if we draw, for example, on the globe, like this is a continent, maybe Australia, okay? So maybe this is a drawing of Australia. It's a closed curve, okay? Australia is an island, and it has the perimeter. Never mind that it's not exactly round. We don't care about the exact shape. We care that it is closed, that it is not like this, for example, that it is closed. Okay, so this is a closed. This is a closed curve. That is what we care about. And now, if we draw a closed curve on a simply connected shape, for example, Australia on the globe, it divides the whole picture to inside the closed curve and outside the closed curve. Okay, if this is our whole reality, if we only look on the globe, we see things inside Australia and outside Australia. Okay? Inside and outside. And this is typical, even if it wasn't a sphere here, even if it was some shape, a weird shape, and but simply connected, okay, without holes, and we draw some very strange shape on it, we would all, but closed curve, okay, that it is closed, it would divide the whole shape into inside the closed curve and outside the closed curve. Okay, this is figure 4. Okay, now if we draw another line, okay, let's say we have our simply connected shape. And we draw one closed curve. And then we want to draw another closed curve. So one option is to draw it without it cutting the other curve, okay? This is one closed curve, this is another closed curve, but they don't cut each other. Another possibility, if they do cut, if the line of this one cut the line of the other one, it has to cut it in 2 places, okay? Like this is, I'm writing so that you will pay attention, that this is no cutting between the curves Okay, so this is no cut. And another option, if they do cut, then if one cuts the other one and it went in, it has to get out to be a closed curve, to close again, to meet this if we came from here and we went inside, and we want to come back and close here, we need to go outside of the, so we meet here and here. Okay, so the other option is 2 cutting points. Okay, so before we had 0 cutting points, now we have 2 cutting points, because if we went in, we need to go out for this to be closed and this to be closed. Okay. We don't allow, I mean, just to clarify, if we had a situation like this, okay, that they are just touching, okay, this is not called cutting. So we are talking about real cutting, like going in, not just touching in one point. Okay, so if it's like this, it's not called cutting. Here we have 0 cutting. So on a simply connected shape, if we have 2 closed curves, they either have 0 cutting or 2 cutting points. Okay. Okay, now if we have a shape like the donut, okay, not simply connected, now it's a shape with a hole inside. So instead of the blue simply connected shape, we would have a donut. Okay, this is our donut. And if we are we're talking about figure 6, okay, if we make a closed curve which is like this, okay, and it goes around. I'm not painting not to confuse you, but it goes around. So, and if we call this one L, okay, this closed curve is called L. Closed curve L. One second. So it doesn't divide the torus, the donut, into inside and outside. Why? If we put a point here, Is it inside the closed curve L or outside? It doesn't have a meaning, okay?